All right, Shalom. Like to start off saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakwadash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone, my elder here one as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth to sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm coming out to by Yashar from the Lions of the Yashar camp. And this is another Lions Den News and Prophecy. And this is going to be a quick one on this article right here. And it says, Is War III on the horizon? And I can't find it, but I also saw another article that had a video clip on President Joe Biden being on The View and allegedly speaking of World War III about to break out. Um, we've been talking about this for years and years and years on end. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are in the know what's about to happen, and it's being brought forth by Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. But you have certain individuals that like try to hide up under a rock as if they turn a deaf ear to what's being spoken, that it would stop it from happening. But I always like to use this analogy. If a doctor tells a person they have cancer, if they ignore the doctor, that's not going to make it go away. You know, that person inevitably becomes a cancer until it's health, not treating. Not saying you have to go through chemo, but treat it with use the necessary measures that need to be used to cure the situation, right? So the necessary measures in this situation would be to listen to the men of the Lord, the words being spoken of by the men of the Lord, coming from Yahweh by Shem Shai, giving warning to the destruction that's about to come. But some people, they feel like their disbelief is going to leave them in good case, but their disbelief is going to really leave them in pitiful case. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We can't force anybody to take heed to the warning, but being watchmen of Yahweh by Shem Shai, we wipe the blood off our hands. So I'm gonna go into this article real quick and got a couple, and we got a couple of scriptures I want to grab. Lord, one this lesson edifying the servant's purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh by Shem Shai. And it says, Is World War III on the horizon? It says, Host Leland Vichert says rocket we are one rocket away from all out war in the Middle East. Israel continues to strike terrorist targets in southern Lebanon while Hezbollah fires rockets at Israeli civilian areas. Okay. All right, so when you get to the point where they don't care about civilians, that's like no holds bar, like anything goes. And if you're seeing that over there, and the crazy part about it is you're gonna you're gonna witness the same thing happening in America. But everybody feels like that, what I'm saying, can't nothing like that happen in America. But the Lord's gonna show everybody, man. It says, if a Hezbollah rocket hits a daycare or hospital, the region could be changed forever. President Biden warned that the world is at an inflection point, and if things go wrong, it could lead to World War III. Former President Donald Trump blamed Biden for the situation. Radio host Hewitt shared his thoughts on News Nations on balance. All right. So this was a short article just giving a quick summary of what's pretty much going on. You know, you have the war going on with Israel, you know, and it's continued to escalate. There's no ceasefire negotiations. And then you have everything that's going on with China and Taiwan. That's escalating. Then you have the situation with North Korea and South Korea. Just don't think because you haven't heard a lot in the media about it that the coast is clear and like and the situation has died down. No, they're just not reporting the things that's going on in the mainstream media. Then you also have Ukraine and Russia, but we're not gonna go on that. Let's go on. Let's focus on everything that's happening in the Middle East because there's a purpose why everything is happening in the Middle East, man. Because the scriptures say the Lord shall drive him to a land that's barren and desolate. All right. So this is all being constructed by the Lord, by Yahweh, by Shem Shai. You know, and if you want to, like from an economical standpoint, we're really witnessing, an economic war front of World War III with these nations right now, with Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. Well, the BRICS nations versus, you know, the BRICS nations versus the NATO and EU nations. And so that's World War III right there, but it hasn't turned into a physical war yet. There's a lot of proxy wars going on. There's a lot of economical provocations going on, but the heighten of the war hasn't popped off yet. You know, it's like Yahweh Shem Shai waiting on the right opportune moment um to really kick things off. Of course, before this place gets destroyed, the Mott B has to be pushed. You know, but it's like, the Lord's waiting for that correct opportune moment to get for everything to get jiggy with it. Because as you know, according to um uh was Second Ezra chapter 13, um Yahweh Shai is going to show up in the midst of World War III. Now you have the war of Yahweh Shaphat, then you have all out World War III that's going to happen. You know, so while things get heated and and direction start to turn towards America, Yahweh Shai is going to show up and deliver the elect from that. So, but here's the thing: you have to be prepared for what's to come. So by trying to turn a deaf ear to what the Lord, the men of the Lord are saying, it's not going to lead you to salvation. That's going to lead you to destruction. It's a lot to take in to hear like America's going to be destroyed. World War III is going to break out. It's going to be wars going on in the Middle East, and it's going to escalate to all over the world. You're going to see physical war on American soil. You're going to see martial law. You're going to see race wars, riots, and things like that. And notice I'm not saying allegedly, because the scripture says you shall hear wars and rumors of wars, but be not troubled, because this is the beginning of sorrows. But we know how to tell the times of the time when we see these things transpiring on the earth, because what it was spoken of by the men of the Lord who received it through the Spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shai. Let me get couple scriptures first. I want to get Joel chapter 3 verse 1. It says, "For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem," right? Because these things must have happened in order for us to reach salvation. These things must happen, man. They have to happen. We're not going to be able to make it to salvation if, you know, we don't go through this. And ultimately, these wars are going to lead to Jacob's trouble. But, like the scripture says, we shall be saved out of it. It's very important for us to keep that understanding and that mindset. It's like, I wasn't finished with that. It's very important for us to keep that understanding and that mindset because guess what? We were probably around for World War I. You know, some of us are around for World War II. You know, and we're here right now for World War III. We've had to play our lot in you know what I'm saying, in different scenarios in any given time to minister unto Yahweh by Shem Yahshua for his works. And that's why in World War I, where I forgot how exactly it goes, but it was saying like basically saying to preserve the elect so they can make it to have the offspring to have us on the earth today, prophesying of what's to come with World War III. You know, and it's gonna be some sorrowful moments on this earth, things that you like we're gonna see some shit that wow we would have never expected to see on this earth, man. We're gonna see some hellacious shit, you know. The Lord's gonna be moving furniture. He's bringing pressure on the earth. Joel 3:1 it says, "For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." Right, but we got to see these things in order for us to be free from our captivity. It said, "I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat and Shlaki, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land." Right, because you see the war going over in Israel right now. That's not even their land that they fighting over. I mean, everybody knows it's the Holy Land, but it's not theirs. They fight something over something that don't even belong to them. You know, they're not in captivity. It's the real children. It's the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are the ones that are in captivity. And Joel, skip down to verse 9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up." Right. And this is what Yahweh by Shem Shai is putting together. His grand entrance. Yahweh is putting together Yahweh Shai's grand entrance to show his face on the earth. And in Revelation 1:7 said, "All eyes shall see him, and all eyes shall be well because of him." You know, like it's going to be a joyous time for the elect, but a sorrowful time for 2/3 of our people in these other nations when Yahweh Shai shows up, because he's coming. He's coming to fight. He ain't coming to sing Kumbaya and hold hands and hand out lollipops. He's coming to fight. All right. See, this is he telling you, get ready, because I'm coming. Verse 10 it said, "Beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say I am strong." Like, not only does the Lord want to strengthen up these other nations to go against America, but he wants to strengthen up these other nations to go against him. He wants the best of the best. That's why he's giving them the technology, putting it in their mind to bring forth whatever instrument they can bring forth for war. Yahweh Shema Shai wants them to bring it. He wants everything. That's why the scripture said he has opened up his armory. We're gonna see some shit that we only thought we would only see in movies, man, when this shit transpires and comes about. And we're witnessing it come about tonight. I mean, as we speak. Because, like one of the Icon put in the group chat about a new Iron Man suit that Esau developed. I didn't get a chance to really look at it, but it looked like just like the Iron Man suit. Like that's the type of stuff Yahweh Shem Yahshua wants to see when he shows up. That's why I tell him, beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears, like the weak say I am strong. All right. Verse 11 says, "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh." Yeah. And that's what's going to happen. You know, let let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for I will sit and judge all the heathen round about. And that's what the Lord's going to do. The Lord is he put together World War I. He put together all the wars on earth. He's the Lord of hosts, Lord of armies, man. He's the Lord of armies, the God of war. So any war that happened on this earth, the Lord put it together. He's teaching humanity how to go to war so they can go to war against him, to show his power in the earth, so that he's the creator of all things, even war. You see that? He's the creator of all things, even war. Been there, done that. So the Lord's going to bring judgment on this place. And we talk about America. America will be totally destroyed, but he's bringing judgment upon the whole earth, man. It's just America gonna get the worst of it, but everybody gonna feel the judgment of the Lord. That's just it. Bottom line, you know. Let me get next scripture. Revelation 9:12 says, "Woe one woe is past, and behold, there come two more woes hereafter." Let's talk. Which is World War II, which we already saw, and now World War III, which we're about to see. These are the things that's happening that we're gonna witness happen on the earth, man. Same thing in Revelation 11:14. It says, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly." Right? But those two wars were something different. This war is going. Those two wars were mediocre, but compared to what's to come, this war is something different. Let me get Isaiah. Okay. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. It says, "Every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." That's what's about to happen to this place. Burning and fuel of fire. See that? Burning and fuel of fire. The Lord's going to set this place ablaze. Matter of fact, let's go even further. Let me see. Hmm. You know, um, I got a friend of the world that they try to have spiritual conversations with me, but it's like night and day. And then I try to bring out, what I'm saying, America being destroyed or whatever, and they don't be hearing it. But it's like it just shows how much the Lord be blinding the mind of these people. And for them to tell me that their favorite book to read is Malachi, right? And I'm like, really? You love Malachi? And like, yeah, I love Malachi. And I'm like, you read Malachi chapter 4? Like, I read all of Malachi. I'm like, do you get to understand? But every time we try to go into it, they don't see it. But but it's plain as day. Look at it. It's Malachi 4:1. "For behold, the day comes that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts. It shall leave them neither root nor branch." Right? So that's what's about to come. So for somebody to love Malachi, like you can't love it too much, or you just don't understand it. And people be talking outside of the neck, talking about how much they love the Lord, but they don't even know him. The Lord's been finna bring pressure on the earth, and pressure bust pipes. You better hope you better hope that you're written in the book of life, man. This is verse 2. It says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and he shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall." Right. Yahushua is going to come with healing in his wings, meaning give us those new bodies, and we're going to be preserved in those chariots as that destruction comes, man. So that's what we have to look forward to, while everybody else has to look forward to destruction, man. And and we give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us the opportunity for his mercy to receive his mercy and reach salvation. All right, so I just wanted to go into it, I'm saying, that real quick. I know it sounds like a broken record. We say the same things all the time, but you can see it. You can see it happening. Whether you want to hear or forbear, if you want to turn a deaf ear to it, that does not stop the changes. That's not going to change what's about to come to this earth, man. All right, Lord, when this lesson to edify and serve the purpose for the hopeful elect, the one who truly believe in the name Yahweh, Shem, Yahshai, with that, like say, Kal Halayim, like Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Harakak Wadash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles, the great millstone, my elder Heroine as well. Salutations to the Aquila that pushing the truth, to sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name Yahweh, by Shem, Yahshai. Shalom.